Now we are going to write the basic first program for the Arduino board. So before writing the program, we should look at the board once. So this is the practical Arduino Uno board. We have already know that it is having Atmega 328 microcontroller as its heart. Here you can see this is the Atmega 328 microcontroller which is having 328 pins. So out of 28 pins, 20 are for input output pins where we can connect input output devices. Here you can see A0 to A5, these are the analog pins. These 6 pins are used for connecting analog sensors, you can see here. And coming to remaining 14, 0 to 13 are digital pins where we can connect our digital devices or digital sensors. So total 14 plus 6, 20 pins are available for connecting IO devices. And coming to the power supply, here we are having a power supply card where we can give supply from the battery. From this we have to give the supply. So this is the USB port. This USB port is used for programming this microcontroller and also debugging this microcontroller. So this is the reset button. Whenever you hit reset button, the program is going to reset and it will start from the beginning. And this is the voltage regulator which is going to regulate the input voltage, and finally it will give 5 volts to this controller because the operating voltage of this Atmega 328 microcontroller is 5 volts. And this is the crystal oscillator which is internally connected to the controller. It helps to synchronize the internal operations of microcontroller and it will act as a clock for the microcontroller. Here you can see these two things, they are nothing but capacitors which are connected to input and output of the voltage regulator. These two capacitors will remove the voltage fluctuations or any disturbances present in the power supply. So this is the power cord where we can connect, where we can give power supply for the sensors or other external peripherals connected to the Arduino board. This header is used to program this Arduino board using SPI interface. Actually this board can be programmed by two ways. One is through USB and another one is by using external programmer SPI, through SPI interface. So here you can observe there are two LEDs, small LEDs. These are indicators when Arduino is transmitting any data or receiving any data. Indication can be seen with these two LEDs. And here there is one more LED which is testing LED. It is inbuiltly connected to the 13th digital pin of Arduino. So now we are going to write a first program to blink this LED which is connected to 13th digital pin. This is the level converter. It's also called as FTDI chip, where it is acting as a mediator or a converter between USB port and the microcontroller. It helps the USB port to send the program to the controller. Now we will see the software of the Arduino. As we already know that software is downloaded from the Arduino CC. There are different versions of softwares are available. This Arduino software is available in two ways, that is one installer and another one is zip file. So you can download installer or zip file. Here I have downloaded different versions like 1.6.7, 1.6.11 and 1.8.1. So the latest Arduino software version is 1.8.1. So simply unzip this Arduino zip. So after unzip you will get a folder that is Arduino 1.8.1. Open this folder and you will see some folders like this. So this is the main application you have to open for getting IDE and write the programs for Arduino. Before opening this IDE, you should install some drivers in the computer so that your computer can communicate with the Arduino board. Here you can see drivers. Open the driver folder, go to CP210. Go to drivers and find the two applications here. If your computer is 64-bit, install the first one, and if your computer is running with 32-bit operating system, then install the second one. So after installing this application, connect the Arduino board using the USB cable. Here this is the USB port and USB cable. So after connecting the USB to the Arduino, connect it to the PC. So after connecting the PC, if it is connected successfully, your PC is going to allocate some COM port to this Arduino board. To check whether it is allocated the COM port or not, simply go to device manager from your PC. Go to device manager. In device manager you can check for ports and COM. Here you can see. Here you can observe that USB serial device means PC has assigned COM4 to this Arduino board. If I remove this, it is going to be disappear. You can observe COM port has been disappeared there. So if I connect Arduino board, it assigned COM4 for this Arduino board. In some computers directly it will show Arduino Uno on COM port 4. So this Arduino board has been successfully connected with the PC. So if it is not showing like this, simply reinstall the drivers. Now open Arduino IDE. So this is the application for Arduino. Click on run. So this is how Arduino IDE looks. It's very similar to normal IDEs, where it contains a text editor to write your program. And status bar to indicate the status of your program, whether if your program is correct, it will show successful message or it will show some errors, very similar to your Turbo C. And in file menu, here top left corner you can find file menu, where you can create a new blank text or open the existing program. You can open recent programs and also a sketchbook. Coming to examples, after installing or after downloading Arduino, you will get some basic examples. You can try it yourself. So without having the programming knowledge, you can learn Arduino programming by using these examples. Here you can see. So this is the basic program which will blink the LED which is connected to the 13th digital pin. So this is how you can use the examples. Save as already know you. Next, one more important one thing is in tools menu you have to select the board which you are using. Here I am using Arduino Uno. So select Arduino Uno. If you are using some Arduino ADK or Arduino Leonardo, select these things. So this is Arduino Uno, you can see here. So select the Arduino Uno and also select the proper COM port. We have already checked in the device manager that PC has assigned COM port 4 for this Arduino, so select this one. So programmer, coming to programmer, you can select any one of the programmer. Now it's time to write a basic code which will blink the LED connected to the 13th digital pin of Arduino. So open file and click on new. It will open new program. We have already discussed that Arduino IDE or Arduino programming contains only two functions. One is setup function, another one is loop function. Setup function is to initialize the hardware connected to the Arduino board, and loop function is nothing but a logic part of the program. So in setup function I am going to set up my hardware. So here my hardware is only 13th, one LED which is connected to 13th digital pin. So I have to declare that 13th pin. Coming to normal C program, we are declaring variables like A, B, C. Here we have to use one function called pin mode. By using this function, I am telling the Arduino board I am going to use 13th pin and I am going to connect output device for the 13th digital pin. So this is the LED which is connected to 13th digital pin of Arduino. After that I will put my logic here. My logic is just blinking the LED. Blinking in sense turning on the light for 1 second and turn off light for 1 second. So to turn on this LED, I should use some 5 volt supply to this LED so that it will get turned on. So to make that particular pin as high, there is one function that is called digital write, because we are using digital pins, that's why digital write. Pin number 13, high. Every statement in the C program should terminated with semicolon. After that I will give some delay by using delay function, which we have already know about this. I am giving 1000 milliseconds, that is 1 second. So these two statements tells the Arduino to turn on the LED connected to 13th digital pin for 1 second, and after that I will repeat the same with turning off the LED. Low means it will get turned off. So here in the comments I will mention LED on and wait for 1 second. So LED off. So this digital write 13, low will turn off the LED for 1 second. If we mention delay, so I have completed my logic part. Now we will check whether this program contains any errors or not. Simply click on verify button. Here you can see in the left corner verify button. After hitting the verify, if it contains any errors, it will show in this black area, a black region. If there are no errors, it will show done compiling. So here I am going to hit verify button. So it is asking to save the program. Here I am giving LED blink as name and I am saving the program. So here you can see the progress bar and it is showing compiling sketch. Yeah, program has been successfully compiled without any errors. You will get done compiling and the size of the program 922 bytes. Now it's time to upload this program into this Arduino board. So for that purpose, make sure that we have selected correct board and also a COM port. So simply hit upload, then the program will start uploading to this microcontroller. You can see, you can observe these TXRX LEDs, they are blinking, means program has been successfully uploaded in this board. And you can see the LED connected to the 13th digital pin is going to turn on with 1 second of delay. So we can see the program is executing. Here I have given power supply from this USB cable. Here we can remove this USB cable and you can connect a battery or any adapter so that we can see the working of the board. And once you write the program will stored permanently in this memory until you upload new program. So I will try to change the delay and we will see the output. I am giving only 100 milliseconds of delay and I will upload the same code. So you can see the LED is blinking with 100 milliseconds of delay.